In this video, I'm going to show you how you can turn strangers into paying clients with just YouTube and Notion. Now, I'm going to walk you through the strategy behind this method, and then I'm going to walk you through the system and how you can start implementing it. All right, let's start with the strategy here. So we're going to use YouTube as the main traffic source. The reason why is because YouTube is free and is the second largest search engine next to Google search. Now, I don't know about you, but if I ever want to look for things I need help with, I first search on YouTube because I just love consuming videos more than like just reading like a bunch of text. So that's why I believe that YouTube is the best source for finding things online. So next is we're going to get content on YouTube, and then we're going to take the person to a lead capture page. Basically, what this is basically a web page where you can get their information, like their email and phone number. So basically, with the YouTube content that you'll be posting, you're going to tell them that there's a free course, a free mini course that they could take. And if they want to get access to it, then they will simply just click on the link that you have, and that link will take them to this lead capture page. Okay, and then from there they'll get access to the free mini course, and this is going to be hosted on Notion. Now obviously you could host your course in all the types of platforms out there, but we'll use Notion just for the sake of simplicity, and plus it's free to use. Then from there, because they've given you their time and they've consumed your content through the mini course, you're going to be able to also present your offer, like what is the next step that they'll probably need help with, and that's typically going to be your core offer from there. Okay, now one thing I forgot to mention is the information that you were able to get from the lead capture page. You're going to be able to send out nurture emails like newsletters, or whenever like you are launching something, now you can like send out an email blast to your list. So this is just an ongoing way of getting leads and getting people to come into your ecosystem. And then from there, like you can take them through the channel of, offering them a free course, or if you have other lead magnets, you can offer that as well. But eventually they all should lead to your offer or the service or the product that you're selling. All right, let's start with YouTube. So you're just going to be talking about things that are going to be helpful for your ideal clients, right? And it needs to be related to your offer. We want to keep it as simple as possible. Don't worry about all these like YouTube hacks and tricks to, get millions and millions of followers. You are trying to make money here. You're trying to sell something. So you're not trying to become Kylie Jenner. You're not trying to just grow and become an influencer. All right, you're trying to run a business. So I'm gonna just keep it simple, and we want to talk about what you already know, right? Things that you're an expert in. All right, so a channel that I follow is Alex Hamosi. I'm sure you probably already heard of him, but he just talks about business content because that's what he knows best, right? And then a lot of people find his content helpful because that's something that he's an expert in, and he's able to teach people and give value through his videos. So definitely try to some of his videos. It's super helpful when it comes to business and like starting a business or running a business, scaling it up. Definitely recommend it. For posting, you want to aim to post 3 to 4 times a week. All right, now this is something that I'm also guilty of, which is trying to be perfect, trying to make something like be as perfect as possible before posting it. And what ends up happening is you start just getting like analysis paralysis because you're like, oh man, this, I don't look good on this angle, or oh man, I said something wrong and I'm saying ums and a lot, right? Like it just doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to get your message out there, and we can edit out all of the minor corrections and like the uhs and ums through like video editing, so you don't have to worry about it. Just like stay consistent, just post things, just try to give value as much as possible. And what I mean by value is try to talk about things that your ideal clients would want to know. So try to think about like, what are some information that you know that could be of help to them before they even like give you money or before they even talk to you, right? That, to me, that's what value is. When you're able to help someone solve a tiny problem or like shift their perspective on something, and they're like, wow, like I didn't know about this. This is super helpful. To me, that's value. If you're getting in the weeds of things on like trying to come up with like the content and figuring out what to talk about, just talk about things that you would already know about that other people don't. That could be valuable to someone who doesn't know it, right? Someone who haven't discovered what you were able to figure out. An example would be, I do Latin dancing, right? I've competed several times, world championships, and trained for like so many years, like 7 years. And so when I am teaching someone how to start dancing with like a beginner friendly type of course, I have to basically tell myself like, hey, I can't get into the advanced stuff. I can't talk about things that are way too advanced for this beginner. I have to dial it down and I have to start from step one. And that might mean that you like, oh man, like a lot of people should already know this, like this is like a no-brainer thing, right? But like to a beginner, that is super valuable, so don't be afraid to talk about it. Now, the next thing is lead capture. So this is optional. You don't necessarily have to capture the lead, but I recommend that you do, because we're going to need their information if we want to send them emails, if we want to continue to nurture that relationship that you have with them. I consider this an asset, because an email list is going to be with you all the time. Especially if you're like going to be starting new businesses or you have other offers that you want to promote, your email list is going to be there. All right. So with the lead capture, the strategy is also pretty simple. You just need to get their first name and email. Now, you can use a website builder to build one out and just put a form in. But I recommend using a tool that has different functionalities that you're going to be needing later on, like email marketing or automations, right? Which is why I recommend using Go High Level. That's the tool that I use for setting things up for like building the funnels and capturing their leads information. So I definitely recommend using that. One other thing, I have a full course where you can get access to the web pages and the forms and everything already pretty much set up for you. You literally just have to import what we call like a snapshot, where it's already preloaded. So if you do use High Level, I recommend just like going through the course where I will give you this for free. So that's just something, I'll give you more information about it towards the end of the video. So the next thing is going to be the lead magnet. All right. This is going to be where the bulk of the work is going to be. All right. But the good thing is you're going to just have to do this one time. All right. A good lead magnet is going to be the most important thing for you in your business, because you're basically showing your ideal clients like, hey, this is what I can do for you, or this is the kind of like knowledge that I have and the expertise that I have. So try to put some effort into creating this lead magnet. In our case, it's going to be the mini course. So the strategy is pretty simple as well. You're going to record on Loom. Basically, you're just going to be teaching them about something, right? The problem should be small and specific, okay? You don't need to give them the entire solution to every problems they have. It just needs to be a very specific problem. Okay. And yeah, it doesn't need to be a large course. If you're selling courses, then like this thing could be like a mini course, you know, like a smaller version of your larger course. Okay. So that is going to be the strategy here. So I hope you find that helpful. I'll be making more in-depth videos about each of the topics that were covered here. If you want to start implementing this, I actually have a free course that you can access to. I have a link in the description below where you can get access to that course for free. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.